Hi, I'm Michael Barling, and today I'll be talking to y'all about how my three older sisters affected my life. Usually when I tell people that I have three older sisters, I get one of two responses. One of them is, "Oh, so you're the youngest," which has plenty of its advantages. Another response is, "What is that like?" which is usually said with more of a negative tone, which I've never quite agreed with because my sisters have helped me throughout my life. And so Haley is the one right there, and she's 22. The next one's Ashley, and she's 20, and then Misty is 19 right now. So early on in life, I showed many signs that they were going to help me because I looked up to them for everything. One thing was they had me, when I was younger, when I was 2 or 3, eat a mud pie. They put dirt in a container and told me it's delicious, so I ate it because they told me to. Also, they dressed me up. I was always the same size as Ashley, so I was able to fit into her clothes. So they had fun with their live doll. And as I got a little older, I became really that annoying younger brother stage. I mean, we would still get along when our parents made us, but I really pushed their buttons 95% of the time. And then I got a little older into middle school. And this is really when they taught me one of my first lessons. And this was to have relationships with all types of people. This is because I stopped annoying them as much to hang out with them. But it wasn't so much to hang out with them as it was to hang out with their friends. Because all of their friends were always, that was cool to me. And I was able to relate to them a lot more, which made it easier to relate with all types of people, no matter what the sex or age was. A great example of this is Misty. Misty was not always my sister. We adopted her in 2012, and we're only 10 months apart, so it was actually really weird at first having her there. But within the first 3-4 months, we grew close instantly. Right now, she's as close as the others are, and we're actually partners in crime. So another thing that helped me out was dating. Okay. They always help me out with anything that I need advice with. One thing is my parents, I can go to them for anything, but there's some things that's a lot easier to talk to my sisters about. And also, they give me 3 points of views on everything I get. They're so different from each other that all 3 things, I'll take which one I like the best. Whether it be gifts, breakups, or asking Jessica to homecoming in 8th grade. So also, being depended on. It sounds weird because they are older than me, so why are they depending on me? Well, it's not always them either. It's things like yard work. They just weren't going to do the yard work. That just wasn't going to happen. So my dad depended on me to do that yard work while he was at work. Also, my sisters, believe it or not, are smaller than me. And things like mini fridges and suitcases and TVs, they weren't going to put in their cars for college. So they depended on me to do things like that. This is really going to help me later on in life when I have a family. People are going to have to depend on me, or a job, people below me might have to depend on me. So that's going to help me later on. So my conclusion is my sisters are 3 out of the 5 most important people in my life. And so when people ask me, "Oh, what is that like?" I usually tell them it's pretty good.